Rude Nation, welcome back to the originators of the video game podcast. This is the RudeBoyz GameCast. I'm Sherm.
Tom here.
And we're here with you with these steaming hot piles of E3 takes.
Hot Pockets.
So we're just going to run down a lot of the press conferences and all the other highlights of 2018 Electronic Entertainment Expo Extreme. But first, tradition for all RudeBoyz podcasts. Everything under the Wall Street Bangers. Tommy, who's in your mouth?
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Honey Wheat.
Some honey wheat.
Right after the Bud Light that's about to go down.
There we go. That's my boy. Taking his medicine.
Who's in your mouth?
I've got right now the drink that gamers crave. The Surge.
Yeah, 1990 called. They want their booze. They want their.
Well, hang on, let me
back.
check the date. No, it's still good. Citrus flavored soda with other natural flavors.
I drank Surge once.
This is my second Surge ever.
Oh, God. Clinking and thud.
Clink and a thud.
Ugh.
So now that all RudeBoyz merriment is away, we're going to hit the ground running, ladies and gentlemen. So E3 is upon us currently, as per recording. We are going to talk about a little press conferences they had. We're going to go through the smaller ones, if you will, the EAs, the Ubisofts, the Bethesdas, the Square Enixes. Then we're going to go to the big three heavy hitters, the console manufacturers. All right? You ready, Tommy?
Oh, can't wait for some ball polishing.
So we're going to get the ball polishing off done real fast. Electronics Arts. Electronics Arts?
Who the
Electronic
fuck
Arts.
cares?
EA Sports.
One
In the
of the
game.
most underwhelming
All right.
trash. That's all they are.
All right. Personal preferences aside.
Fuck them.
I thought there was the first press conference of the show. My big takeaways.
They really didn't start E3 with a bang.
My three takeaways are the new Star Wars game coming out.
Okay.
That all that was talked about was a title and a time period. It's called Star Wars.
Star Wars. You gotta pay for the rest of the title. That's what it is. That's why you don't know
goddamn
it.
blank.
You don't know the rest.
Holy shit.
Because you gotta pay for the rest of the title.
It's called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And what they're doing, they're shooting for a holiday 2019 release.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Let's put it by Respawn. Respawn's the guys who did Titanfall. I dig Titanfall.
EA has the stamp on there. I wouldn't do. Just you're better than that.
All right. They revealed another EA original called Sea of Sorrow.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god.
that's what all their fans are. A sea of sorrow.
Did you see anything about Anthem?
I did.
Okay.
Anthem does look cool,
Yeah, so Anthem looks like it's going to be like BioWare's Destiny.
but again, it has the stamp.
Oh my god.
I can't give them money.
All right, I get you.
I can't give them money for half a game.
I got you.
Trash.
Obviously, also with EA, you got all the sports games. You know, the Maddens, the FIFAs,
Yep.
NBAs. You know what?
I do know they just ventured, not just ventured, but they released Command and Conquer.
Yes,
mobile.
That is something else.
Which
that
I
came out.
believe was available at the point that they released it.
It was released when they released it.
It was released at the point that they announced it.
Oh, okay,
I'm sorry.
gotcha.
That's what I meant.
But there's a lot of scandal with that because it's a mobile title and people don't like that.
Unfortunately, mobile gaming is becoming a huge thing.
Sure, yeah.
That's
not
know.
really much of a hot take. That's absolutely true.
I'm guilty of it.
Right.
But unfortunately, it's put out by trash, so I won't check it out.
There's one thing I gotta say. All right. When they're talking about Madden.
Okay.
They had the Madden champion come out. The guy who won like the most recent Madden tournament. He goes by the tag Skimbo.
Oh, I was like, you mean the Super Bowl champs?
Yeah, the Super Bowl champs. They can't. Skimbo's got himself a nice little championship belt, right?
Okay.
Skimbo, listen to the bangers, listen to the RudeBoyz, listen to your international drinking champion. On your shoulder, you got 10 pounds of gold, my friend. You wear that thing like a champ, okay? He's holding it. You got watch some wrestling, watch some old NWA, watch some current WWE.
Was he holding it like a bitch?
He kind of was holding it like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. You gotta show that front off. You gotta show that front plate off. Get that brand up.
Was he one of those basement dwellers that were just holding it holding it to the side? Like,
No, he
like
was holding it.
to the
Okay, he was
floor?
holding it like. All right, so you know, like how like wrestlers would hold it on their shoulder,
Right.
gripped pretty much
Uh-huh.
like at their arm at a right angle.
Correct,
He was
yes.
doing this weird thing where he was kind of like just holding it like this. You know what I mean? Like holding the front plate out. Like it doesn't. It's not a good angle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
he probably
Hold that strap up proud, my friend.
He probably got that watching some old WCW or
Yeah.
recent TNA.
And fucking Arquette was champion or something.
Oh God, Arquette is the EA of the wrestling world. Trash.
Hot take. All right, now let's get into Ubisoft. I got notes actually for this one.
Yeah, do ya?
Tom, have you ever played Beyond Good and Evil?
I played Rayman.
Not a bad idea.
Actually, no, I did see. I did see the trailer for Beyond Good and Evil too.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so Beyond Good and Evil was this. It came out the same time as I think literally the same day as Prince of Persia.
Okay.
The Sands of Time. So it got completely
Swept.
squashed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very well put together action RPG platformer, whatever, that deals with has a very good story. Mm-hmm. And it was like a cult classic for years and years and years. The sequel has been talked about, I think, for longer. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
It's as soon as that came up, like I think when the fucking 360 PS3 generation was like a thing, that was when people were like, oh, here comes the sequel, here comes the sequel.
Really?
And nothing happened of it. I think last year they might have had like a CG trailer, which came out of nowhere.
Right.
And it's been completely radio silent. So they come back with another. Honestly, this trailer looks too goddamn good. Like it
Seriously.
looks like a CG fucking movie. This is Watch Dogs all over again.
It's totally not what I was expecting with the name, with the title name. Like I was like, okay, it's like a horror survival game.
To be completely honest, even the title really doesn't have much to do with the actual
Right.
the first one. You know what I mean? But I guess it's just fun. You know, it's probably some literary illusion that I'm completely lost
I'm
on 'cause
sure.
I'm an idiot, but
I mean, monkey with a bionic arm.
yeah, so that's something weird too. So it does have like a lot of like animals or humanoid animals living
Yep.
in the same world.
Domino's in there.
Oh yes, yeah,
Yep.
sure.
No, she does look like the chick that plays Domino in Deadpool.
Her name, right?
Sassy
Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
that's-
Teamwork. One to twin. Yeah.
High five, a fist bump.
Fuck.
So Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a prequel.
Oh.
It's gonna have co-op, and it's going to have this thing called the Space Monkey Program, which is in space. No one can hear you do that, and no one should hear you do that. And it's kind of like a team up with this company called Hit Record, which is
Okay.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's thing, where it's like try to get artists and things just out there and published or whatever.
Interesting.
The problem is that basically Ubisoft is just like, hey, make art and music for this game, and we're gonna put it in our game, and we're gonna make millions of dollars, and we're not gonna credit you for anything.
Ubisoft.
It's kind of lazy and it's very fucking scabby, but
Yeah, it sounds
whatever.
scummy.
It was like, hey, that's a cool idea, and it's like, oh right, you're looking for free art from people trying to scratch. It's basically you're working for credit and you're working for exposure.
Right.
Get fucked.
Yep. Fuck you. I won't play that game now.
You know what game I will play?
What?
Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
That looked neat.
That did look neat. So that's like a sci-fi space shooting game.
Uh huh.
Apparently, I hear it's kind of like Skylanders plus what was that game? No Man's Sky.
Oh, failure. Yes.
Oh god,
That
yeah,
game
right.
failed.
Well, it had a lot of baggage.
It had potential.
Yeah, and had a lot of baggage.
Just like me, ladies. I got potential.
So for the Nintendo Switch, okay, so hang on. So the game has like these little modular ships and stuff that you can
Okay.
scan in and basically upgrade or transform your ship into whatever you need it to do. If you need to shoot lasers or missiles or whatever.
shit.
God damn it, you're the worst. The Nintendo Switch version has Star Fox content, and
Okay.
I am fucking pumped.
Of
For
course you
that.
are.
I love Star Fox. I pre-ordered this game without even seeing a trailer because I was coming home from school and I saw that Star Fox was in it. And here's the pre-order link, and I went to fucking
You heard
town.
Star Fox, you're like, yep, I'm all in.
Hell yes.
Word.
Hell
Okay, cool.
yes. So I'm down for that. That comes
Okay.
out in October.
All right.
They brought Miyamoto on. That's always a good time. Shigeru
Okay.
Miyamoto.
Okay.
Oh, God. And one of the other big things they had, which actually kind of leaked ahead of time, which this is like the fucking 12th out of 13th Assassin's Creed game that got leaked. Oh, I just leaked it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It takes place in ancient
Spartan.
Greece. Yep.
Buttons.
That looks pretty cool.
I like, I know
Origins.
the video that they kept playing was just was you or a Spartan kicking someone down
Right,
a
yeah,
cliff.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, all right, I could just watch that all day.
Yeah, so the big takeaways from this one is that you can actually choose your character's gender. It has like a character creator,
Oh, okay.
and it has a very dynamic story. So you can actually have conversations with people and take on missions when you
Okay.
shouldn't. So I guess it's just evolving the whole process of Assassin's Creed. This may bring me back in. I try to like to play games in order, even though I don't really need to play Assassin's Creed games in order. But I'm doing that. It's also got like mythical beasts, which is neat.
Is that the first Assassin's Creed that they put like fictional beast in there?
As far as I know,
Yes.
like with like they didn't do anything like that with like the
I don't know
one that
about
took place in Egypt?
Origins. I haven't played Origins yet.
Right.
Nah, even
right.
the Origins didn't have mythical beasts. They were more just killing people for the sake of
Killing
the
people?
Empire.
Okay.
So it didn't.
So this is the
Okay,
first
thanks.
one that.
So this is the
will
first
have-
one with
okay.
mythical beasts. That's kind of like
You
the
can fight
fun
like
thing
you
about
can
it.
fight like a hippogriff, right?
Yeah, I think that's Greek.
No, it's Harry Potter.
The Griff was definitely more Harry Potter.
Harry Potter related. The other small press conferences you had was Bethesda.
Yep.
Bethesda, they talked about Fallout 76 before E3, kind of get ahead of that little pre-trailer and what have you.
You ever play any Fallouts? or
I
no?
haven't actually.
Yeah, neither have I.
But this is more of a.
Dan, have you?
Nope.
So this is more of a always online group survival sort of thing, as opposed to the first-person action RPG that the other Fallouts are known for.
Multiplayer. I hate people to begin with. I don't want to play with people.
They also talked about some Wolfenstein
Okay.
2 co-op.
That'll be
thing.
cool on the Switch.
Yeah, that's coming out, I believe, actually late this month. They started teasing the new Elder Scrolls game, Elder
Yep.
Scrolls 6. They just showed a bunch of fucking pictures from New Zealand or something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know.
Whatever.
They could have just said it and
No
not
gives
shown
a
it.
shit. Hey, I'm gonna catch a dragon. Ah, look at me. I'm a big guy.
Not a fan of Elder Scrolls? I feel like you would have been. You're a
Um,
big WoW guy, so I figured that would have been a thing.
I am a former WoW guy. However,
Yeah, he hasn't played WoW.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
I've
Alright.
not. I've really not
6
touched
months?
WoW in quite some. I was like, "Hi, my name's Dan, and I haven't touched WoW." And, oh, things are going down.
We're good.
This is Where's your coin? Where's your silver WoW coin?
All right, so you're not an Elder Scrolls guy.
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
not.
Alright, I just assumed.
I see it, and I'm like, it could be good, but they want to try ever so much.
Well, I have Skyrim for Switch, so...
Okay, of course you do.
Of course I do.
Right.
Is it still
Because
wrapped?
it's Switch.
Huh?
Probably.
Probably.
Will I get to it? I hope.
Probably
One
not.
day.
Not so much.
Another one of the press conferences that they had that we'll talk about a little bit is the Square Enix press conference.
Yes.
Amazing. And really the only thing we want to take away for that is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep, January 29th, 2019.
And Kingdom Hearts 3...
Wow, and
Oh
then
my
it'll
God.
be how long? 2019, and then something's gonna happen that's gonna just delay it even fucking longer.
So, Rude Boy's sidebar, when Dan drinks, he becomes the internet. So, he's got to apparently complain about everything going on
I'm not
right
trying
now.
to complain about everything.
However.
I'm gonna complain about
Square
this
Enix.
thing.
Let me dansplain it
given
for
me-
you.
Square Enix has given me dick all not to complain about.
I
But
thought they did.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of the...
The major takeaway from
I would say the
Square
tricycle
Enix.
of E3 because everyone got a turn. What? That's completely wrong. But you know what I meant, Rude Nation. Yeah, so there was a trailer out I believe at the Microsoft press conference
Okay.
where they showed off the Frozen world, and then Square Enix, their proper press conference, they showed off some Ratatouille stuff.
Yeah, Toy Story World.
Well, Toy Story, yeah,
You want to be
Tangled,
lonely
yeah.
on Valentine's Day? We're coming out in February of 2019.
Actually, January.
January 29th, 2019. I just said that. If you would listen, please.
February of 2019.
February.
Square Enix is going to give you something because January is going to get delayed.
January is actually
Well,
pretty
yeah.
jam packed, yeah. But it looks like all these 2019 games that get announced is going to be 2019. Is going to be January.
Right.
But where they showed off over at Sony's side, they showed Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what they showed. A returning world. So yeah, that's the big takeaways from
No, that
Square
was just
Enix. All the
Conquer
little minor stuff. You guys watched the Devolver Digital press conference,
Yes.
like I told you to?
Yes, we did. I kind of wish my friend Pedro was a real thing.
I was a
My friend-
little
oh.
I was a little
Yeah,
worried.
that's a real thing.
I started.
Is it?
wa-
Yeah, it's coming out for Switch.
I
I know for a
started
fact, PC
watching.
oh,
and
I didn't
Switch.
know. I didn't know if it was just like a.
Oh no, it's not. It's not like a goofy
I didn't know
make
if it
fun
was
of
like a
everything.
joke.
Dude,
no,
my friend
it's
Pedro will be fucking
Yeah.
lit on the Switch.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty good.
so that's going to be good. And then they're bringing back this Japan only cult classic Xbox game, Metal Wolf Chaos.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
name
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
It's like this over the top.
I really thought like it was all just like fake. Like, hey, we're gonna just poke fun at E3.
No, the announcements that they did were real. They're actually really selling that wacky physical Bitcoin over at fangamer.com. It's like $100 and something bucks. I don't know if that fluctuates based off of
It's like Dennis
cryptocurrency.
Rodman selling Potcoin on
Oh, yeah.
fucking the world culture.
I don't know what that means.
Moving on to the big three. We're going to start this bad boy off with Microsoft.
Nice.
Microsoft is...
Microsoft was the biggest of the three. Microsoft
Yeah,
fucking
agreed.
rocked the goddamn convention.
I don't know about rocked, but
Yeah,
they
Oh
definitely
my
had...
God,
I don't know about
are you
rocked, but they
insane?
definitely... They had a very strong showing. They had a very strong showing.
They had the only showing.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, we'll talk about this at the end of it, but I don't... This E3 was kind of not...
It was lackluster.
Socks getting knocked off. Like,
No.
don't get me wrong. If out of the three big press conferences, one of them was really good, and the two of them were like, all right, they had their spots. That still, to me, is just like, meh.
I'm sorry, Microsoft, and listen, I am, and Tom will roll his eyes, Chris will not. However, Nintendo did not come to the party,
I don't know.
but
okay. I'm with you.
Microsoft, like,
Yeah, no,
fucking
Microsoft-
holy shit.
Because Microsoft right now is a clear third place, behind PS4 and Switch. So the Xbox One has a lot of
you mean
ground to
you
catch
don't mean
up.
as far as E3? You mean as far as
No, I'm saying in general.
industry.
Yeah. So therefore, that's why their E3 showing was to me the strongest of the three.
yes,
Yes, that's okay.
absolutely.
You didn't let me finish.
All right, listen.
I wouldn't
I'm
say
just
it
saying
rocks
I'm
E3.
stealing a beer
That's
and I live with it.
That's fine. So they started off Halo Infinite, new Halo game,
Yep.
presumably going to be open world.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yes.
It does. It does. I mean, I've never played.
I played a little bit
But
of
the
one.
Halo game
I
looks
played
like
a little bit of one.
a revamp.
All they showed was just CG trailer. That was it. They didn't show any gameplay.
But they
Excuse me.
showed Cortana, who Cortana, from what I've seen, is just like she's donezo. She's become a big bad towards the end. That's why I'm
Spoilers.
thinking
You're never
it's
gonna play it.
kind
Maybe.
of. It's kind of like a prequel
No.
revamp situation.
I don't know. But see, that's what I'm saying. Microsoft showed off,
No, they did.
bookended their conference, which we'll get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
They bookended their press conference with their big tentpole fucking properties.
Right.
Halo, right up at the top. What else did they talk about? They talked about the new From Software game, Seiko Shadows Die Twice, which I think they had totally sniped from Sony.
Oh, totally.
Not from Sony, but like
Absolutely. They were like, hey, you have a
Bloodborne,
great
the
indie?
Souls games.
Yoink.
I wouldn't necessarily call them indie, but they've pretty much been synonymous with Sony properties, Sony platforms.
All right.
So, and I think even the last teaser trailer was shown at PSX or some the Paris Games Conference, whatever. So that was really exciting to see this. It was like when you saw Call of Duty start making the switch over to Sony platforms. Like this was pretty cool. I mean, it's a multi-platform game. It's like a Souls game set in like a wacky nightmare feudal Japan, and I think it looks pretty cool.
Absolutely.
I don't think I'll play it, but it looks pretty cool.
I don't, dude. I loved Bloodborne. I really did.
I watched you play it. I was getting fucking. I was like
even-
hyperventilating.
right.
I'm like,
I didn't even get to the point where like I completed it, and like it's still awesome. And anything like on the Switch, the fact that Dark Souls is now
Yeah,
is,
true.
like,
That's coming out.
Because I'm digging because it's the same makers who made Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And granted, Dark Souls is their bread and butter, but like. I'm totally down with it. Like,
yeah, no, it looks pretty
as far as
dope.
console gaming goes,
Mm-hmm.
I am like pot committed with the Switch.
Okay, cool.
Glad we're talking about
Speaking
Microsoft.
about Microsoft.
But you know what,
glad
We're
we're
Microsoft.
gonna
talking about
get
Microsoft.
there, buddy.
All right,
We're gonna
all
get there.
right,
Hold on your
I'm
toes,
sorry.
like you said last
Stop
time.
ruining things.
Oh, well, Microsoft then talked about Forza Horizon 4, which is coming out in October. That's their, I would say their flagship little online racing sim. That's
Okay.
why it's got some shared open world racing.
It's got.
If you're into that stuff, by all means.
It's got a
got a-
open
got a-
world
it's got a
sort
following.
of
Yeah, it's got a following.
Fortnite battle royale.
Does it? It's a
feel
racing
to it.
game.
It's got all you gotta compete against other people.
I guess. All right, well,
Fortnite.
Oh, well, I think you're stretching a little bit.
I think.
So yes, Devil May Cry 5, the next proper numbered sequel for the Devil May Cry franchise. It's got that guy, Nero,
Watch it.
from Devil
Watch
May
it.
Cry 4,
Love
who
that.
nobody asked for, but
Love
whatever.
it.
Then they got everyone's favorite old uncle, Dante, up at the end of the trailer.
That's like bringing in the chick from the second Devil May Cry, where it's just like no one asked to play as
Lady,
her.
yeah.
No, but he was in the first Devil May Cry.
Who
He's
was?
part of the dude, the guy.
Nero, he was in the fourth one.
No, but
Step to this!
Yeah, no.
You can't!
Yeah, no. When it comes to Devil May Cry, you don't. Yeah.
Well, I
He's right.
mean, that's not even really my expertise, but you know what I mean?
Well, you played them a lot more than I have. So
No, yeah.
I want.
I don't
you
think I don't think I finished 4. When you
And it
already
has a
borrowed-
third playable character. I didn't
I
finish
want
4
you
either.
to chew on a fucking lawn edger.
One edger? Oh, an edge. Oh, okay.
Right. So what else?
So
Even though
Devil
we
May
skipped
Cry
to,
5.
You know.
Nah, we don't need to talk about anything else. Battletoads. New Battletoads coming out.
Couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think Battletoads was ever good.
I think it's overrated.
I think people like it because they have nostalgia glasses. but,
Yes.
Like, I guess they like the idea.
I picked up
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Namco.
Until they
the
buy
Turtles.
it,
I
until
picked-
they buy it, and then it's just like, why did I buy this shit?
Because they're like,
That's I picked up the Namco Museum, and I was like, hey, Battletoads, and I played it for 30 minutes. And I was like, why the fuck did I waste money on this?
So, but hey, people like that. Whatever.
And that's what made me sell my Xbox One.
You didn't sell it. You,
didn't-
donated it
you
to a
didn't
good,
sell it. You
to a
donated
worthy
it.
person.
Well,
Because-
you earned it.
Then they
You
had.
earned it.
So Microsoft's big, heavy-hitting console brand extravaganza ends with the triple header, 3 games in the Gears franchise.
Yes.
So let's talk about this because this was
Why
this
that's
was a,
not why that hasn't gone beyond exclusive?
It never will.
Microsoft bought it.
kills
It's their
me.
IP guy.
It kills me.
So this was a
That company could be making so much bank.
why? That's their franchise though.
They could go beyond it. Do you know what that turn-based Funko Pop fucking Gears of War could do on a Switch?
Oh man, you're really in the Switch, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Why don't you go play it?
So this was a Rude Nation request to talk about the Gears Pop reveal.
Yeah.
So in the conference, it talks about a world premiere, world exclusive. They show the Gears.
Look at me.
They show the Gears gear, the sign, whatever the hell. You hear
The skull.
the skull, thank you, and the gear. You know, the whole fucking
Yeah, the
spray
skull-
painted sign on
Skull
the
Gear
thing.
Band-Aid.
Skull Gear Band-Aid.
Skull Gear Band-Aid.
You hear the chainsaw rev up. The crowd's going wild. the wall breaks down, and it's a
Hope you
Funko
never
Pop
lose
guy.
your virginity
Funkos.
again.
You hear the fucking audience deflate. Like, they're
Yeah.
like,
It was just like,
Yeah! Oh! I mean, I guess if I've been starving for 12 years, a slice of moldy bread
Sure.
sounds good.
So they talk about that. They say it's coming to mobile. That's about it.
right,
Then they talk about Gears Tactics,
sure.
which is a...
Just a moment with the mobile.
Sure, the mobile, yeah, go ahead.
That is Microsoft, I think, building up to this idea that they're going to be able to cross-platform between the PC,
Probably.
our
I could see that
cell phones,
happen.
and the console.
I can see that happen.
This is going to be the initiative
Sure.
that sets us forward.
Sure. I'm
These silly
I'm
little
behind that.
Funkos.
I'm behind on that. I think that's probably the case. Is you're gonna have that. You're gonna have the tactics game, and then you're also gonna have the Gears 5, the properly numbered sequel. It's the year of 5,
appropriate-
apparently. The Conference of 5s.
Kills me that it's only on the Xbox One.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't want to purchase
Don't
a
you
Microsoft
have a PC?
product.
You can get it on PC.
Ugh.
You can get Gears on PC?
Yeah, sure.
If it's Microsoft owned,
Yeah.
Can do it.
freaking literally.
Yeah.
Steam.
Why not?
It's all Steam, baby.
Yeah. I don't know about Steam, but you probably get it from their store. Microsoft store.
Yeah, I think
He's
it
probably right.
might be linked in through Steam. I mean, I don't know. I
I'll do a
haven't bought many things
I'll do a
through
search
the
later.
Microsoft
There you
store.
There you
Do
go.
a search.
Which is pretty cool. Like, I guess it's starring the chick who came from Gears 4, which I haven't really gotten into. Tom and I have a very
Love-hate.
checkered past with Gears together. We played on Ultimate and we couldn't get out of the room. Not because it was hard, because
We
the
couldn't find it,
fucking, because it's fucking split screen, fucking squished the fucking view.
was
We
it?
didn't know where we were going.
What was it, like
It was retarded.
a half hour we were in that
Yeah, we just
fucking
kept
room?
walking around in circles.
Uh-huh.
And then Microsoft closes it off. But first, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my god, really? You guys are
It
fucking
just
down.
doesn't- it
Apparently
just-
this
Sorry,
conference
dude.
rocked
I
everyone's
get
socks.
it's
Dude.
like
I'm more. I mean, all right.
I'm intrigued.
You talk about it first.
So this is CD
no,
Project Reds.
no, yes, okay.
CD Project Reds, the same guys who made Tom's Game of the Year last year, The Witcher 3. And this is their take on the
How do you feel about The Witcher 3, Tom?
The Witcher 3.
Tell me how you feel about it. Go ahead. I'm picking up the wrong glasses to drink from as I get prepared to hear Tom to
Fuck The Witcher 3. Anyway.
So this is Cyberpunk 2077. Apparently gonna be a single player Cyberpunk thing. I like the look of it. I'm not one for the whole Cyberpunk motif or whatever, but like it looked cool. Like it showed me that not all Cyberpunk has to be like fucking Blade Runner or something like that. Like they showed it was fucking outside sun in the sky. It was bright. It was colorful.
I'm not a fan of open world BS.
Okay.
However, if they really want to make this the big freaking seller,
Right.
open world it. Like just make it like. From what I understand,
isn't
there
it?
are 3 main stories
In Cyberpunk.
in Cyberpunk to follow.
Okay.
I might be confused now with Detroit. What do you call it?
Definitely, because that has 3 stories.
But I feel like there's multiple main stories. But
This
it's
is pretty
a
much
li-
as.
But
legit
it's a
as
limited.
our
It's a
fucking
limited
conversations
amount
anyway.
of main stories to follow.
Okay.
If this thing has been promised to us for how many years?
Couple.
At
10.
least,
I have no idea.
at least a few.
Yeah, at
It's-
least
I don't know about 10.
It's been a while.
more
but
than
it's
one,
been a while.
less than 12. How about that?
It's been a while
That seems
since
pretty
we've
good.
been promised this Punk 2077.
This funk.
And I'm like, if you're gonna promise this great, massive world,
They
for
have to deliver.
years,
They absolutely have to deliver.
deliver.
Sure.
And
What
but
are your,
this was just,
what's your takeaway from Cyberpunk?
I'm intrigued. I want to see more of it. I don't think there was really much. I think it was really just
No.
an announcement trailer. That was it. Like the only stuff online is people talking about them seeing somebody play it, because I
Right.
guess it was like a very closed off,
Beta.
hands-on demo.
Right.
That was basically like, hey, here's a programmer, here's a QA guy. They're gonna play the game, and you're gonna watch, and they're gonna tell you about
That's
the game.
my problem with it. Is like everything you've seen of it or
Which was
heard
nothing. Yeah.
heard of it, it's from someone who may have beta kickstarted the game.
Okay, you get the tinfoil off your head. I think that's.
I don't
theory
feel
bullshit.
like it goes far enough where we are confident that this game's going to come out in a reasonable
I have
amount
no
of
idea
time.
when it's coming out.
No,
Well, my
'Cause
opinion
we're
on
bad
it is.
Oh yeah, Tommy, what's your?
It looks rather sleepy.
sleepy.
It
really?
It
There's
looks
a
like
chick deflecting bullets
it
off
look.
of her
It really
blade
look.
with an
I
orange.
really have a feeling I'm going to have the same feeling that I had when I played the first. Silent Hill 2, where I fell asleep
sure?
with the controller in my hand.
Did you mean
Why are
Secret
we
of
doing a
Mana?
video game podcast?
Did you mean Secret of Mana?
No, Secret Mana is fucking
Piece
beast
of crap.
knees.
Why
Piece
are
of
we
over-
doing?
The
Waiting
best,
crap.
honestly,
How did this turn into a fucking Silent Hill / Secret of Mana?
honestly though,
cast
as
right now?
my
Slam
Slamcast.
cast. I'm gonna write that down. Slamcast. I
the
like
thing
that.
that I think is, the thing that I think looks better than Cyberpunk,
Okay,
2077,
you got it.
Jump Force.
Jump
Force.
Force.
Give me
Yes,
that.
thank you. I did not have that on the list. My bad.
I want to see who else beyond
I'm-
fucking One Piece guy,
Naruto, Goku,
Goku.
Frieza, and they did at the end of the
They showed
trailer.
the dudes from
they
Death
showed the
Note.
two guys from Death Note,
yeah,
the kid and
Light
the monster.
demon. Yeah.
Which I
Willem
want to know
Dafoe.
who else, anyone else. Please tell me someone else from another franchise.
I'm sure
Well, it's going to be
there's gonna
Shonen Jump
yeah.
characters, so it's going to be
mean-
Yu-Gi-Oh, Hunter x Hunter,
It could be
Those
Full Metal Alchemist.
No.
No. You're right.
Just
Attack on
everyone do your
Titan fall into
research.
shonen?
No,
Yeah.
everyone just do your research.
Punch and show and jump. You'll
Yeah,
see all the
exactly.
characters. But yeah, that looks like a really cool fighting game.
Yep. I dug back in the day. They had the ones on DS, Jump Superstars. It only came in Japan because it'd be a licensing nightmare
Right.
in this side. So it was Jump Superstars and Jump Ultimate Superstars, I believe.
Okay.
And it was just basically a 2D fighting game. You guys should pull up some videos of it. It's really cool. It's like one of those import games that are super easy to get into, and it's on the DS. You have to play it on an original DS because all the 3DSs
Right.
are region locked. But anyway, that looks pretty
Yu-Gi-Oh!
cool.
Apparently is part of the Shonen Jump.
Said that a minute ago, but yes, thank you. Got the
So,
bird. Got
my-
the bird.
So
Yu
then-
Yu Hakusho is also
Yu Yu
part of it.
Hakusho, Fist of the North Star. See, I don't want to show you
So,
guys up.
Microsoft-
Really?
Microsoft closed with what?
Stuck on my ass. Cyberpunk 2077.
No, I thought it was Gears 5.
No,
We didn't get a chance to talk about Gears 5.
I said it was with the chick, and it's really not much
Oh,
to
I
show.
thought-
We had like a whole 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Help!
Jesus.
Help! Sony, their press conference.
Yes.
Starting off very intimate in a barn with some banjo music.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. It was neat to see Ellie develop as a person.
Dude, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, so
Oh,
Last
I'm
of Us
sorry.
Part 2.
Did I say so much?
Last of Us Part
Spoilers.
2.
Last of Us Part 2
Last of Us Part 2 looks phenomenal.
looks pretty fucking baller.
I'm definitely. I'm.
You're now a new convert
Yes.
towards The Last of Us.
How's
How's Uncharted 3 going on, by the way?
It's going. It's going.
So yeah, Last of Us
Holy
Part
shit.
2.
Last of Us is Last of Us 2 looks pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
Like
looks great.
where,
Ellie's
like-
main
yeah,
character.
which I'm kind of curious. Like, where does this take place? Is Joel around? Is he dead? Is he
dead?
well,
son.
in the earlier trailers, the earlier reveals, Joel did. Stop looking at my leg. I'm talking to
Joel's
Dan.
done, son.
In the earlier reveals, Joel was there, but a lot of it could have been relying on like, is he like a
Memory.
figment of her imagination
right? Yeah,
or something like
to,
that?
to
So-
get her through stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right,
So-
yeah.
So we'll see. Release date?
Yeah, they didn't give us one.
I'm
Nothing
gonna
like that.
say summer of 2019.
Nah, games don't sell in the summer. Probably, I would say, fall.
It's such
Yeah.
a solid game.
Mm.
I feel like they have enough confidence in
It really, it
It
does.
could hit summer and still sell bang.
It does look.
November.
It does look like you're relying a lot. Just from the that gameplay trailer, it does look like you're relying a lot more on like stealth.
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
bow and arrow kind of
I
stuff.
wasn't very good at the whole stealth thing. I'm more of a running gun.
You sure are. Yep.
I'm a
type of
little
person.
worried it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
saw you
too
play
much,
Arkham.
And you-
Alright,
and Last
so you
of Us.
mentioned Arkham. I'm a little worried it's gonna be too much quick time event.
That was kind
Well,
of
the first one was like that too.
But I mean, it probably could rely more on that or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what happens. Hype level is still increasing. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
It didn't jump through the fucking
My number one
stratosphere.
question is: has this bitch learned to freaking swim?
We'll find out. In
Enough of the
November
balance,
2019.
That would be-
I'm saying April
That would
2019.
that would be pretty cool if that's like
I
kind
can
of
give you that.
if that's kind of like a recurring
A thing.
thing. Like,
I never learned to
and then,
swim.
and then all of a
I
sudden,
need floaties.
and then all of a sudden, she just busts out to swim.
Well, kind of like how in the first Infamous, Cole couldn't climb a fence.
Right?
And
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
second one, he just
All of a
was
sudden-
able to fly all over
Yeah.
him and everything like that. Speaking of Sucker Punch games, Ghost of Tsushima, my friend.
What the fuck?
This is the new-
Oh yeah, Tom, thank you.
This is the new Sucker Punch game. So Sucker Punch, okay, I'm
They
getting
did,
blank stares.
no,
They did
Sucker
Sly
Punch,
Cooper.
Infamous.
They did Infamous.
Right. Okay.
This is their new thing. This is their new jam. It is this feudal Japan samurai game. Game looks
Oh!
fucking gorgeous.
I feel like we've
Yes.
seen that.
Yeah. We have seen video of it.
It looks fucking gorgeous. Like, it doesn't necessarily have
Is
that
it like
same.
a zombie-esque?
No.
No,
it's something else.
It's like a fighting. Is it a fighting?
It really looks like it's heavy on combat, almost like For Honor when that came out, or Rise.
It all. Yeah. It also. The videos that I saw, I was kind of getting the feel.
It's got some really nice
it's-
art to it.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
It's beautiful. The fighting game that we used to play, Blade of where it's just you
Bushido Blade?
Yeah. Bushido Blade. No, Bushido Blade, where you just like clash swords.
Are you thinking of Fatal Fury?
No,
No.
Bushido
Blade
Blade.
or Samurai Showdown. all
Right.
of them.
Yeah, no, Bushido Blade. That's kind of that's the
Which-
feel that I'm getting.
For the more Samurai Showdown on Nintendo Switch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, anyway, continue.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. No release date or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I'll
Sony
tell you
didn't
this.
give us a lot of release dates.
I was actually I was away.
No,
I didn't
no one
watch.
did.
I was watch. I
No, that's
wasn't.
not true.
I wasn't watching the trailer, the conference as it was happening, but it seemed like a lot of dead air. A lot of like they're setting you up. Like they showed the Last of Us thing, and then they basically shuffled everybody into the conference room. And between that time, it was just like what's going on.
Yeah.
But so at that point, it was like, oh, Sony, what are you doing? But I mean, don't get me wrong. They had some good hitters.
Yeah,
you know what I
Sony
mean?
didn't they brought a lot, but they didn't bring a lot.
Right, yeah, but what
At
they
the same
brought
time.
was, some good...
Was
some
what the
good-
fans-
who gave
some
us a
good
lot
meat.
of
It was
release
fan ser-
dates?
it was fan service.
You know who gave us a lot
I don't
of
know.
release dates?
I don't know, we'll find out later. Resident Evil 2 Remake,
Looks beautiful.
January 25th,
Yeah.
2019.
Looks beautiful.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. I think this game looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
I
I'll-
can't wait to play it on my Switch.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, streaming.
yeah, have
They're
fun.
doing with,
Have fun with that while I'm playing on disc on Sony.
there you go.
It's okay.
And-
I think it looks pretty cool.
It does. It
Oh,
looks
yeah,
so
yeah,
nice and
2000.
cleaned up.
It definitely. I want to definitely pick up. This is going to be a weird thing. Resident Evil 2 for the N64. And play that for my Spooktober. Spooktober. So then
Yeah.
when that happens, and when Resident Evil 2 Remake comes out, I can be like, oh wow, I remember this happening.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is one of the ones that I rage quit.
One of?
Yeah, you should start listing games you haven't rage quitted on.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That'd be a short
No,
list.
I rage quit because I can't tell you how many times I shot Ashley.
With
Like
the gun, you mean?
yeah,
So this looks really cool.
my love gun.
They also showed off Control by Remedy, the guys who did Max Payne, Alan Wake, Quantum Break,
I didn't.
all those other things.
Everything I didn't
they're-
play.
they're a
see
very-
anything like. Then you're mentioning a lot of things, which is like
Xbox.
solo events.
Yeah, bullet time, all that stuff. Yeah, no, I mean,
maybe that it'll be in there, but I didn't
Probably.
see that much.
Probably.
in this.
all right, but I mean, it's just something to know that these developers who are very good at what they do, unfortunately, may not get a good shake every now and then. Like Alan Wake didn't do that great. Quantum Break didn't do that great. But they're very capable developers. They're always very highly regarded, and they're showing some signs of life. And now they're showing signs of life on a Sony stage. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So they're able to, like you said with Gears, they're able to get more money from other
No,
platforms.
bring it in, but
Put it on the
are
Switch.
you going to? Well, other than putting it on the Switch, listen.
I thought I would be fucking Nintendo fanboying out.
Boy, you're not allowed to fanboy out on me.
They also showed off another trailer from Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding. So we are gonna do like we did last time, right around the Game Awards, is watch the trailer, and then Tom, very succinctly and very descriptively, he's gonna tell you what he sees on the trailer. We'll be right.
Batteries on batteries.
We'll be right back.
If someone could shut up.
All right, Death Stranding trailer watched. Tommy,
That's
hit
a
us.
hard pass.
Really?
That's a hard pass. Like,
Well, what didn't win you over? The stealth?
But throughout that whole
walking around on the mountains?
that whole trailer, it was just climbing mountains.
Well, I'd say half of it's climbing mountains. The other half is hiding away from
I don't know. Give me some.
dementors or something.
Give me some fucking monsters to fight. And honestly, this I'll fall asleep playing this. So
Yeah.
this is a hard pass. Sorry, Rude Nation.
Yeah, this was a
Death
Red Nation
Stranding-
request.
Death Stranding. Not doing it for the boys. Not doing it for the guest
You
boy.
know, I'm not. I got to see more of it because, like, don't get me wrong. I Hideo Kojima with Metal Gear Solid, like wackiness, I dig. However, Konami had to rein Kojima in a lot. Hence, why there was such a split between
Right,
those two
you put
parties.
him with Del Toro now,
You're
and
putting him
he's-
with Del Toro and his best friend, Norman Reedus,
Yeah,
ripping
it's-
each other's toenails off or whatever the fuck's
Yeah,
going on, eating
yeah.
babies.
again.
I don't know. This is like Hideo Kojima, I'm sure, is a genius. He's not someone
No,
you
he
give carte
is.
blanche to.
He is, and don't get me
just
wrong,
go
like-
crazy, buddy.
Yeah, as much as I bitch about Metal Gear Solid 4 with Vamp. Yeah, no, he is a genius. He is. I'll totally say it. But like you said, he needs to kind of.
He needs to reel it in.
He needs a.
He needs to just
needs
make
a
a
safety
movie
net.
or just stop.
Yeah, like.
He
Dude.
needs someone to say to him, maybe this is beyond the fun of the game.
That was Kojima. That
Yeah.
was Konami.
Yeah,
And then
Konami's really the one that put the kibosh on him. Because what, Metal Gear 5?
Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain was like the
last thing he did for
and that
them.
was a struggle to get that out. A couple other things they announced or was revealed at the thing was Nihon 2. Anybody?
Well,
Also, Trover Saves the Universe with Justin Roiland and Squanch Games. Anyone? All right, fuck it. Let's talk about Spider-Man because this
Yes!
these podcasts need a lot of Spider-Man content.
Spider-Man all day, every
Yeah.
day.
if you need a superhero who loves
I
playing,
Cannot.
this is where I
Loves
fucking
playing.
turn on top.
I cannot wait
Who
for
loves
this game.
playing any of the fucking Nathan Drake games.
What?
It's all, I'm jumping around, I'm doing linear bullshit.
All right, so Spider-Man's all open world.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
It's got superheroes in
claimed
it.
to be open world.
It is
However,
open world.
everything we've
It is
seen,
open.
Yeah, you are
world.
conspiracy theory up the ass right
everything
now.
we've seen, I've yet to see open world. I've yet to see Peter say, "Fuck you, Electro. I'm gonna save this bitch with a purse snatching."
you can.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Spider-Man.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's on there. It's on the internet, guy.
Mm.
There's literally an open world demo floating around.
Yeah.
He's beaten up.
You
he's
should
beaten up.
you should
He's-
probably do your homework before you sound like a raging
That's
twat.
right. Step to this. Step to this. Step to the Rude Boys.
Marvel, Disney, Mickey, suck my dick. Go ahead.
First off, this is more Sony involved. Sony has the licensing rights for all Spider-Man video games.
And
It's
yet
also made by
they
Insomniac.
and yet they use Disney's costume.
Well, then
in
no,
their
technically that's
fucking
Marvel's
game.
costume.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Oh yeah, no.
right
Spider-Man's
ahead.
rolling around with Mickey Mouse ears. That's right. I just saw
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And he's got the little sorcerer's
Totally
cap.
forgot that.
As
Yeah.
he should.
He's wearing
And-
Belle's
and he's-
dress.
And he's
Yeah.
telling Brooms to go fucking clean his basement because Uncle Ben couldn't do it because he's a cunt and couldn't figure out how to.
Spider-Man looks fantastic.
Yes. So the revealed trailer revealed more of Spider-Man's Rogues. We already know that Mr. Negative was up in the mix.
Yes.
You got
Mr.
Electro,
Negative.
Vulture, Rhino,
Yeah,
Scorpion.
let's get a comic book character that no one but the deep dives know about.
Shocker. I think Mr. Negative is kind of up there.
Mr.
I heard there
Negative.
might be Taskmaster stuff in there. Too.
You
Mr.
tell
Negative.
me-
Mr. Negative is definitely a deep cut.
Yeah, only because
I
he's
will
so
say,
new.
but like
He's
you
not
know,
iconic enough.
right?
but,
But then
I mean,
you have
know.
your Electros, you have your Rhino who shows up, your Shocker who shows up,
Scorpion,
Scorpion,
Vulture.
which
yeah,
was
those guys are obviously
which was
you've
very
seen them
cool.
in movies already, so you know that they're there.
Yeah.
And you know Osborn's up in the mix. He's trying to run for mayor or something like that.
Oh
But
man,
I'm
are you
super
gonna?
excited for that.
are
It's
you
coming
gonna
out
see-
September.
I hope you
It's
see
gonna
a
be
debate between
dope.
Jameson and Osborn. That would be pretty cool.
Probably you'll see some interactions with that.
But yeah, September-
Stop the debate.
Yeah, it does come out in September.
September.
I definitely have that pre-ordered already.
I'm gonna see what other sort of costumes there are. So they didn't reveal any costumes at E3
I can't
yet.
wait to be
Probably
there
Comic Con.
when
I
Cash
do-
is bitching that. Oh my God,
This game got a lot of hype, man, a lot of good buzz, too.
Bullshit.
All right, well that's his choice. It's his choice as a consumer.
I
to
do
purchase
know.
that stuff or
I
not.
do know. With GameStop, when you pre-order, you get the like the Rockstar Spider-Man from Spider-Punk. Thank you. No. You're right. I
Step to this.
you know.
So I'm just flinging my webbing.
Right. This is coming from a
here we
mobile
go.
game homo. So you know.
It's a very hostile.
Really,
thing.
there, constant champions. Keep going there. But
So yeah, Sony's press conference. They had some really good hits.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt a little. I don't know. Not
Wishy-washy.
They were kind of resting a little too much on what
They
they
didn't
did
show.
already.
They didn't show.
Yeah, what they did show was good. Was
Right.
probably
Tom,
even great.
right.
it's much like Tom.
With the you know,
Big
I
talk,
mean,
no show.
But like you know,
I mean
like
the
people,
best. I'm sorry.
there's like no follow-ups like God of War, maybe like DLC
Right.
talk or anything like that. I know there was rumors that they were going to do some backwards compatibility stuff, which I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Xbox is trying to catch up to.
Yeah.
Them definitely. Obviously, no talk about next generation, but we'll probably see that next year.
The biggest-
which also
Well, I
kind of
think
sums up the entire press con.
That kind of
the
shows
entire
that
E3.
the E3 syndrome.
Mhm.
It's dying.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I was saying. Well, because I mean, let's get right into it, baby. Nintendo.
Oh, the Nintendo ball polishing. Here we fucking
All right.
go.
Well, all right. So we were talking about how the All right, stop. The sound levels. We were just talking about how E3 is kind of an ancient thing. All it is a lot of ball polishing. It's just, hey, look at this fucking set. Look at this press conference. Look at these audience members cheering, hooting, and hollering. Whereas Nintendo, every 3 months or whatever, can push out a fucking half-hour direct to go direct to the fans and then talk about it. Hence why I didn't think their showing was that great.
No,
It was good. Could have been better. Expected more.
It was a lot of like, here's some indies.
Sure.
That were-
Here's your
along
third-party
with
sizzle reel.
Smash
And then
was
half of
like-
it was Smash Brothers. Spoiler
Smash
alert.
was like the big get.
Sure.
But everything else
Yeah, it's good that
was-
Nintendo was able to get Smash Brothers. What?
Everything else was indies. And I will say
That's not true.
this.
That's not true. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about everything that was on it. How about that?
I don't
How
know.
about that?
Can you? 'Cause someone will be talking over you.
It started off with this game, probably exclusive actually.
Yeah, Tom.
Either a world premiere, that's what it was. Daemon X Machina, which like this wacky mech fighting game, which I didn't know I kind of want, but like that looks pretty cool. It's done by the guys who did like Armored Core and shit like that, so that's kind of their bread and butter.
Armored Core. I haven't played that in God's age.
Coming out 2019.
Okay.
Then they showed off a expansion chapter for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 called Torn of the Golden Country. This is very confusing because, so, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, if you guys don't know, because I'm looking at a couple dead faces right now, it's an action RPG, really more RPG oriented.
Shulk's in it, right?
No, Shulk's in Xenoblade Chronicles. This is the
For
sequel.
fuck's sake!
This is the sequel. Came out in December, right after like all Game of the Year talk and all that shit. So like, but it got really good critical reception and shit like that. So this is an expansion to it. It's almost like a standalone / DLC thing for it. It's like an extra added bonus, almost like a side story, like an Undead Nightmare to your Red Dead Redemption 1, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, it's downloadable for the main game, but you can buy it separately and shit like that. Whatever. I honestly didn't give Xenoblade Chronicles 2 a fair shake because I was playing Odyssey a whole lot, so maybe we'll get into that. Probably not. Pokemans. So before E3, they revealed the new Pokemon games for the Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. They're both reimaginings of Pokemon Yellow version, special Pikachu edition, if you will. And it's incorporating a lot of Pokemon Go mechanics. Yes. So the catching, the Pokemon, the training of the Pokemon is all done that way. Battling gym leaders and gym trainers and regular Pokemon trainers are pretty much the same as
It's a
classic.
lot of walking around on your joystick.
Yep.
And you have battles. However,
Okay.
you no longer have to worry about walking out into the street to catch your Pichu.
Pichu's not in this game.
Raichu, Pichu, Pikachu.
However, you can walk around in the safety of your own living room.
Okay. Oh no! Oh, okay. You're talking about Pokemon Go. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. You can. Yeah, the safety
you can what?
of your own. I thought you were talking about Pokemon generally, but now you're talking
Can't you
about Pokemon.
like I
Go.
thought they said?
Yeah, there is a portion you can transfer
You can
your Pokemon
transfer
Go.
your Pokemon, yep.
Only the 151 to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and yeah, a lot of people are. It's kind of a more casual experience to the Pokemon series, not as super casual as Pokemon Go is, but in the sense that, you know, you can just use one Joy-Con, move around with the thing, or use the Pokeball controller that it comes with.
That is actually really cool.
That's
like
really
I saw,
neat.
like,
Yeah, that's a
like,
neat
like
thing.
I saw that yesterday.
And it functions completely as a Joy-Con, too.
Yeah, it functions as a Joy-Con and it makes noises.
Yeah, you can put your little Pokemons in it.
Which is
and
pretty
if you
neat.
do buy it, it comes with Mew, who's Pokemon 151, which was a big fucking deal back in the fucking 90s when...
What was
that's all you
Mewtwo?
had. Mewtwo was 150.
Use the Pichu.
So wait, hold on. The evolved version of
this.
Mew.
He's not evolved. He was a genetic clone from Mew.
Okay. All right. Continue. I'm not stepping. I want you to educate me.
Super comes out in November 16th, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to be the Switch's big game for November.
Happy birthday to the D.
Super Mario Party.
Ugh.
I
Friendships will end.
saw this and I'm like, woof, man.
Yep.
This at that point, I knew when you started talking about Pokemon on the main conference, even after you had this big conference for Pokemon, I was like, ooh, okay, this is going to be a light E3 for Nintendo, so to speak,
Yeah.
content-wise. And then Super Mario Party came out, which comes out in October. And it is almost a return of form to Mario Parties, because the last two ones that came out number-wise were like a group thing, where it's like, all right, everybody's on the board together, but now this is like everyone's individual and shit like that. I don't know, dude. They're really trying to bank on everyone having a Switch and wanting to play it.
I've never played a Mario
buy it.
Party. Dan,
Yeah,
have
they're
you?
fun.
Did you ever play Mario Party? Yeah,
They're
him and I never
fun,
played Mario
but they
Party.
came out
Babysitting the
so
Rileys,
fucking
they never played
frequently.
Mario Party.
They came out so fucking frequently that I think people just got really oversaturated. There was 3 on the N64,
Jesus.
4 on the GameCube,
Jesus.
1 on the Wii, 1 on the Wii U, 1 on the GBA, 1 on the DS, 1
So
on the
they
3DS.
they want to put one on
There were
every
cards.
system.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Which, don't get me wrong, like, I mean, I'm sure people will buy it. I'm sure it'll be up in the fucking top 10 for a little bit. But it was one of those things like, oof, all right, Mario
Right,
Party,
right,
this is
yeah.
what you're getting, this is what you're hitting us with E3. You could have put that and like buried it in the Direct or something like that, but whatever. What they did announce, which they haven't heard from in a little bit, was Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes.
So a new Fire Emblem
that
game.
looks pretty
That looks
cool.
really nice.
That
John
like
is a big awakening.
that
fan.
kind of looks like some of it goes back to basics. But
well, I mean, I'm sure it
you
incorporates
are
a lot.
you are running around castles.
Yes, so there is a
as
portion.
we saw.
There is a portion that's from Fire Emblem Fates. I'm sorry, Fire Emblem Echoes, where you're running around as a character in castles and temples and shit like that, dungeons. But you still have your traditional strategy RPG fights, turn-based stuff. What they look like they're adding armies up in the mix, so like you can have formations and shit like that. The battles are actually pretty cool. So like when you have your grid-based shit and you're controlling one character to go fight another one, they do like the zoom in, and it's like your guys are running up, fighting their guys. Like it is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it does.
And looks like
Definitely, I'm stoked.
It looks like it deals with like 3 different protagonists and stuff like that. They gave us a spring 2019 release.
Okay.
So, half a year time should be getting it in our things. They also announced Fortnite, if you could believe it. The worst kept secret.
We downloaded it. I played it. I'm horrible.
Oh yeah. This has been
I'll
the
probably
worst,
play it again.
the worst kept secret.
Oh yeah.
Because, all right, so this has been the leakiest E3, which was funny because I time hopped today, and 2 years ago I said the same thing about that E3. So this E3 has been the worst.
Right.
So Fortnite, the whole controversy with this was that it was rumored for a while because Fortnite you could play on a fucking on a telephone nowadays. So everyone's like, oh, it must be coming to Switch, right?
Well, I mean, definitely not through Android because I tried to look it up
I
on
don't know.
Android.
Maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, it's one of those things that it's just portable on everything. Portable to anything. And everyone was like, all right, when's it coming on Switch? When's it coming on Switch? And then nobody said a thing. There were some internal documents that said it was coming, and then someone data mined the eShop, and Fortnite was getting ready to be shadow dropped that day, and guess what? It was announced and came out, and like Tommy said, he downloaded it, and he's awful, but it's Fortnite if you never played it, and I never played it, so I'll play it.
I can only get better.
Right, exactly. So they showed a couple sizzle reels, which, I mean, I love Nintendo. I'm the first Nintendo apologist. You'll
Really?
Well, the first. Maybe not the loudest, but the first.
Whew.
Man, Nintendo sizzle reels are so sad because it's a lot of third-party games. Don't get me wrong. Third-party is an incredible thing to have on a Nintendo console, but it always is usually lacking because you have your Sonys and your Microsofts, which are like the trailblazers, whereas Nintendo likes to do something different, deviate from the natural course. Hence the Switch, hence the Wii U, hence the Wii. So a lot of third-party stuff that came to it might not have the same flash and flare as other third-party sizzle reels from console manufacturers. However, we have confirmation that Dragon Ball FighterZ Z will be coming out sometime this year to the Nintendo Switch, and another bad kept secret because that should have been a game that came out day one.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for this.
Yeah, I'm definitely hyped about it. I mean, I love fighting games. I probably won't pick it up until I have a Pro Controller.
Fair.
Because
I've actually one of those.
I've tried to play Street Fighter, like the collection, without a Pro Controller.
Yeah.
It's baby garbage.
The Joy-Cons are not.
They're not made for it.
Yeah,
they're
no,
not.
Absolutely not.
At
But
all.
I mean, hey, Capcom, thanks for the support, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
This is the second Street Fighter game that you put on the console. Thank you so much. Give us more fighting games. I dig. I'm not good at fighting games, but I love fighting games because I just love the characters, the costumes, the spectacle of fighting games. And I definitely will pick up the Anniversary Collection, but that was a game that came out already. We're talking about games that haven't come out yet.
Dragon Ball FighterZ Z has been something that's been on my radar since it was announced.
You're just waiting to pull that trigger.
I'm waiting to pull that trigger, and honestly, I'm kind of waiting for like an Ultimate Edition.
Sure, which is also another thing with fighting games.
I've been hurt.
Yeah,
I've been hurt a lot.
I got you. One fighting game though that I could definitely put a hurting on is Super Smash Brothers. So we have the big Super Smash Brothers.
It's the one fighting game you can beat me in. You know that, right?
I beat Marvel vs. Capcom 3 once.
So
Street-
do we really? Yeah, that's for another
Smash
cast.
Brothers.
That Ultimate.
We had a fighting game cast already. So yeah, Super Smash Brothers.
Ultimate.
Okay, thank you. The name has been revealed to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate because there was a lot of speculation. Is this going to be like an enhanced port of the last, technically 2 Smash Brothers games for Nintendo 3DS and for Wii U? Is it going to be called Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo Switch? So it's called Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And with that, they gave you a character roster reveal, which revealed everyone is here.
Yep.
You got every character from Super Smash Brothers past in this game. We're talking about all your DLC characters, your third-party characters, characters that have been cut. Everyone, man, Solid Snake, you new characters, Inklings that were revealed in January. Ice Climbers are back, like Tommy just said. Young Link, Pichu, Wolf, my boy, is back. And then they went into a lot of detail as far as what was the changes for some of these characters. So, like, Link now is more of a Breath of the Wild style character.
Yep.
So his bombs are remote bombs. He apparently also, this is something that got revealed during some of the game demos, is that when his health is full, quote unquote, like he has no damage taken to him,
right.
his sword shoots beams. Just like in
Interesting.
Like Link to the Past or Zelda 1 or Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword, shit like that. They unveiled some the new phrase called Echo characters, which are basically just clone characters.
Yeah,
so
like your
Dark Pit,
exactly.
Lucina to
Thank
Marth,
you. Yep.
and now Daisy to Peach. So now Daisy is her own character. But they started getting real into the nuanced and stuff like this. So, and again, like, don't get me wrong, I love the Smash Brothers info. I'm all for that. I'm super excited for the release date, December 7th, 2018. A lot later than I thought. I thought they would have probably pushed that to come out the same time as the Switch Online, so they would get more subscribers for that. But I guess, whatever.
Well, let's also talk with Smash Brothers, the big character reveal that everyone is saying.
Oh, the big character reveal, you say.
Ridley.
Ridley, yes, who has been controversially absent from Smash because he's been too big.
Yeah.
So he is now, I mean, he's not any less big.
No.
But he's, they hunched him down and shit like that, which is something that I know a lot of fan speculations were just like, just have him crouch or something like that. Have him all be, like, hunched over.
That reveal trailer was horrifying.
Right? Yeah,
it was like, wow, he just iced Mario.
I love Smash Brothers reveal movies. They are the best things. I will get chills nonstop from that stuff.
Sure.
Like watching the even from Smash Brothers for 3DS/Wii U, the Villager, Mega Man, Little Mac. Who else was really fucking good? Then they just make different styles. So like when they revealed Robin, it was in the style of Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay.
When they revealed Palutena, it was in the style of the Kid Icarus animes that came out, I think, a year before that, or something like that. Like they try to stick with that when they revealed the Inklings in January. The video was more like the initial Splatoon video. White background and then just the Inklings running around spraying each other. That doesn't sound good. But yeah, Ridley's reveal trailer was basically Samus and
Mario
and Mega Man.
Mega Man, yep.
On the hunt. You see those two characters get iced, and then Samus turns around, and it's fucking... She's face to face with Ridley. And if you watch some of the reveal... some of the reaction videos from like Nintendo New York store, which don't get me wrong, is filled with Nintendo fans.
Yo, I
But
watched that whole thing. Holy crap. People were like cursing at one another for the shut the fuck up and this and that and like...
They're very hyped up. They're very hyped up. Very hypeable.
Very hypeable?
Yes, very hypeable.
Okay.
Those people. They're very
I like it. I'll take it. I'll allow it. Mega Man's super.
So they almost they tweaked everything.
Shit.
So like so Mega Man's he has the same super, but the same Final Smash, but he now has Bass and Proto Man.
Yo, I saw Proto Man.
Bass.
whatever. Fuck them. It's more about Proto Man.
Right, yeah, Proto Man.
And Proto Man, I was just like this. Yeah, that's awesome.
So he's slapping the table.
My dick on the table.
Okay. Yeah, the Final Smashes all have been tweaked to just kind of like be more of like a cinematic, like just hit right to
Yeah.
it. If you want to look at like in the past, like Captain Falcons, like he would just call in the Blue Falcon and just run people over as a hit and run, similar to that. Something else I want to mention is all the Zelda characters all seem to be pulled from different games.
Yes.
So, like, Link is from Breath of the Wild. Zelda's from Link Between Worlds. Sheik looks like she's kind of like in a mix between, like, a Twilight Princess, which she wasn't in, or, like, kind of like that art style.
Okay.
Ganondorf's Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
He looks fucking good.
He does.
Toon Link's obviously from, like, Wind Waker, I would say, or those games. Young
Obviously.
Link, back in the mix from Majora's Mask.
Yep.
I dig that. Like, it's not, they all don't have a uniform art style.
Ryu from Street Fighter 4, I
Well,
would
yeah, because he's
say.
got the eyebrows. But, like, the Zelda ones, they're not pulled from the same art style like they were in the past games. They're
Right.
all just, like, they're all representing the series in a new way. I like that. I'm fucking hyped for this game.
The one thing that I was seeing online was people upset that there was no Waluigi.
Waluigi...
It's still an assist trophy, I believe.
Waluigi is still an assist trophy. Waluigi is probably, if you were to pick 5 deserving Nintendo characters, maybe even 3, he would be up there.
Yeah.
Like first party Nintendo characters, he would be
Sure,
up there.
sure.
Like I can't think of anyone. You get like King K. Rool, who's like Donkey Kong's arch nemesis, or maybe even like Dixie Kong. Like Waluigi would probably be there because I mean obviously Daisy and Ridley would both be up there, or the Inklings. I mean hell, you want to throw in like an ARMS character or something like that.
I'm very
Fine.
surprised they didn't.
There's still some time, and that's the
Yeah.
one thing that I like about it being revealed, it coming out in December, is that it's got some time to
Expand the roster.
and show you what's up. Even
Sure.
Sakurai said that don't expect. It's got 65 characters right now.
That's insane.
He said kind of like don't expect a lot of reveals.
So pretty much we're never going to see a Smash Brothers game for a
He
while.
said, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's like saying the same shit Kojima said after Metal Gear Solid 2, where he's just like, I'm done. I can't make any more of these. But he keeps coming back to make
Right,
more.
yeah.
So Kojima obviously came back to make 3 and 4 and 5.
Money
Sakurai's
talks, bullshit
Right.
walks. The
and
RudeBoyz motto.
The RudeBoyz motto. So that's pretty much everything from E3. What do you say, Tom? Top 3 games that you're excited for? I know I just kind of jumped this on you.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Let me give you mine.
Okay, thank you.
Spider-Man.
Fucker.
Spider-Man, definitely.
Shit ads.
Spider-Man would be number 1. I would say then Smash Brothers would be number 2. And yeah, it's weird. I might say Resident Evil 2 as 3. Like
You
those
know
games,
what?
you feeling the
You
same
know
combo?
what? Yeah. With a close fourth of Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Like it goes. Spider-Man's top tier.
Absolutely.
Because
Same here.
let's face it, Spider-Man's the boy's boy.
That's the boy's boy.
Okay. Then you have Smash Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
which is just awesome.
On
Right?
nonstop.
You know.
There's so much shit getting
Nonstop
talked at my
fun.
job. So much shit getting talked at my job.
Oh, at your job? How
Yeah.
about here?
Well, yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna kick
I
your
don't
ass.
expect to hear that at my job,
Yeah.
though. That's the thing. So,
And then Resident Evil 2 is just like, it's a nostalgia,
yeah.
I think, and how pretty it looks. But then you have The Last of Us 2 that's just so like, as you said, I've been converted,
Yep.
and it's just, you love Ellie, and you want things to work. You really, like, out of all the characters in any video game, you want things to work out for Ellie the most,
Sure.
I feel.
No, it's absolutely fair.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, that might be a close 4th
Yeah.
or something like that. I
mean,
don't know,
Microsoft-
I'd have to relook at everything.
Microsoft, I don't have any love for, because I don't
Right.
have an Xbox.
Right. That's fair.
I mean, I know you do.
But
so-
really, I mean, the only thing that was really jumping out at me was Gears 5.
Yeah.
However, I got to get back into the franchise to really want to get to play that. That
Yeah, I
didn't really push me to
that,
get into that.
I mean,
I'll say.
maybe, maybe the boys, if they release, like, them, like, the franchise on,
It's on
like,
Switch.
Huh?
Don't say on Switch.
No.
Alright.
On like the I don't even know what Xbox playback system's called now.
Backwards compatibility?
Yeah. Like if they release the
Yeah, no, they're
Gears
on
1,
there.
2, 3,
They're
and
on there.
4.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the boys will.
We can do that.
We'll
Yeah,
try
we can definitely
again.
do that. We
We'll
can
try
definitely
to
do
do
that.
some live streaming.
You know what? We'll add it to the list.
You could watch us get stuck in a room for 45
Yeah,
minutes.
you can yell at us and comment and tell us how stupid we are. and
You
all this.
stupid fucks!
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that already.
Oh.
But hey, that could be a good idea. Maybe
I-
we'll get into that.
It's a possibility.
Anything's a possibility. Except this episode continuing. Because we are wrapping it up. This has gone way longer than we thought. We had some unexpected guests, which we apologize for. But, you know, the Rude Boys like to take on all comers. The Rude Boys are rude, number one, but we're boys. So,
Absolutely.
we're family. And you know what? As drunk as uncles may get, sometimes they just gotta touch you. You could reach us on Twitter at RudeBoyz469, Facebook.com/RudeBoyz469. We got a YouTube.
Fuck, we have a YouTube?
We do have a YouTube. You should subscribe to it, baby. bit.ly/RudeBoyzRudeTube. I just posted something, by the way.
Did you?
So we were talking about that. We were gonna just do a little like riled up Rude Boys videos and stuff
Okay.
like that. Whenever something just riles us up, hit that record button. Let's record it, post it up there, so you can know what the root of the rudeness. That's a good one too.
Root of the rudeness.
Roots of the
there we
rudeness.
go.
Woo.
Yup. There we go.
God, I'm a fucking content creator, man. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
All right, calm the fuck down. Where else can they find us?
They can find us on the Podbean network, which is rudeboys.podbean.com.
Click it.
And if you want to get us on the iTunes podcast app, you just search for Rude Boys Power Hour, and you'll find all of our Gamecasts, Russell Specials, and our Rude Boys Power Hour propers, all on that same feed. Give us them 5 stars, the thumbs up, the likes, the retweets, the jerks, the wanks, and subscribe to our YouTube. I can't say that enough. Please. We would love that.
Chris, where can they find you personally?
Oh! Yeah, you can find me... did you say Jew? Twitter.com/Tesherms. At Tesherms. TEH_SHERMS.
My lovely ladies out there in the world, you can find me on Twitter, Tommy_Cash with a K.
And that, Rude Nation, is it. Thank you so much for sitting and joining. Hope it was a great E3. Hope you loved it. Hope you loved what you heard. If you didn't, I'm sorry. We won't do a lot of these, but...
No, we have Comic-Con coming up.
I'm talking about us. We're going to do a comic cast?
Oh, we're doing Comic-Con, dude.
Ooh.
Spoiler.
I love it. I dig it. We're content creators, motherfucker. And also, climate change is real.
This has been a Wall Street Bangers production.